Hello, my name is D'Angelo Blackman, and this is my marketing communication final presentation. So for this slide, we have marketing communication and just the basis of what it is. So the definition I have is the supplier of goods, services, values, and the idea that represent itself to target audience with the goal of stimulating dialogue. The most common and simple form being advertising, a paid for, non-personal form of mass communication from an identified source. It is a way to communicate and influence consumer behavior. So my summary of how this will be a vital part of advertising and just communication in general in the business world in the next 5 to 10 years is pretty much the same, but just a more heavier emphasis on being able to connect and influence audiences on a on a massive level. And that's just on with different countries, different people, different background, different cultures. Just being able to connect with different people in a different way and just make that just a forefront of how they grab people's attention going forward with that's like whatever business or product that they're trying to promote. Content marketing, the process of creating relevant content to attract, engage, or clearly define target group. Content marketing will continue to grow and evolve as social media grows and evolves. Marketing based on content preferences. So this one's pretty straightforward and self-explanatory. Content marketing is literally just like the bread and butter of how businesses or entrepreneurs get from like point A to B, which is how they grow financially. So like content is literally everything that so far as like influencers or just people that just provide a certain level of service for people in the world. So like for example of that is like Netflix, Disney Plus, HBO Max, like anything like streaming services, like that's content. YouTube, that's content, or like Facebook or CBS News, anything on that level or massive level, like that's just you have to provide a certain level of content, like through and through. And in the next 5 to 10 years, it's going to be even on a more massive level than it is now. It's going to be everywhere. It's going to be on the news, phones, emails. Everything is just going to keep on evolving, keep on simulating itself. Artificial intelligence, computer applications able to engage in human-like processes such as learning, reasoning, and self-correction. For example, an example that I thought of was just like how Apple markets Siri, which uses voice commands along with many other planning and informative features. Artificial intelligence is definitely, I think, one of the biggest and most powerful forms of modern or futuristic technology in the place of business in the future. And I think we've only just seen like the surface of like artificial intelligence true potential. I mean, we have Siri, we have Alexa, we have a couple of other things too, other than like those two primary popular artificial intelligence systems though. But I definitely think in the next 5 to 10 years that artificial intelligence will be so advanced that we're able to just literally ask them to do something that's just that could take a matter of planning for months, maybe years, and they could just do it in a couple of seconds or minutes. That's why I see artificial intelligence being in the market definitely in the next 5 to 10 years. But more so, it's going to be something that's going to help humans on a day-to-day basis just do things more efficient and effectively, like across the board. Anything from just planning something from 3 weeks in ahead, maybe buying something at a certain period in time, maybe checking or calculating something for them. So I think definitely that's something that is be very pivotal in the place of business. Digital marketing, the marketing of products or services using the internet, smartphones, games, and any other digital mediums. SEO, which stands for search engine optimization, is when the website owner manipulates the site to maximize the number of retrievals and the rankings. Search engines utilize keywords to use the best fitting website. Buying behavior. So buying behavior is really just what makes or what determines a business to be, or what this is what really determines how a business is successful or not, is how they influence or how well they influence consumers to buy their product and to either build a good basis or have loyal customers that come back, every year to just have or update themselves on new products, new features, new designs. Um, just be overall just having a dominant presence in the place of business overall. So I mean, buying behavior just in this for humans or as a consumer myself, I know buying behavior just goes off of how well you could communicate with the product or how well you can connect with the product, such as like Apple, Sony, Disney, anything like on a wide level of content. So really, it just goes off of just how well you can connect with the product so far as what can it do for you, what new things can it do, and things like that. Social media, websites that enable users to create and share content and participate in social networking. Social media and networking are relatively new in their early growth stage, offers a way to stay in touch, creates a way for people to teach and learn new things, builds brand engagement and share values. So definitely, social media is probably hands down the most dominant form of marketing communication, just off of how popular it is across the scale of any age group, any background, any culture, just anything. It's literally kind of like the melting pot for all people in everything and anything completely. So definitely in the next 5 to 10 years, I'm expecting to see more new social media platforms on the rise, such as like TikTok. TikTok is pretty good with marketing on a mass level. Definitely can see Twitter, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, things like that. Definitely stick around for the long haul. But also, definitely looking to see how they add new features to the app, such as things like Reels or Stories, which is like pretty genius in my opinion. So I mean, I kind of know the effect that some social media platforms have on others, such as Snapchat with the story feature. So I think that was pretty cool too. But I definitely do see social media still being like at the pivotal of just how businesses influence and connect with consumers on a massive level. And this is my works cited. Thank you.